So the other property I had in contract, it ended up canceling for that
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Basically, in a nutshell, we're in it too high. It was a 1031 exchange, and we could have probably squeezed it, but I think it would have been better to let go of it for the seller to um for another investor to come in and try to see if they can help them out. And
Okay.
that's why I gave it to Tabitha, and like hopefully she'll get it locked. Hopefully she'll get locked up.
Awesome.
Yeah, so like when we got it at 300, we thought the ARV was, I thought it was 417, but and then Esteban was like, oh, it's 390, 400. Then the buyers came in, it was 380, and then we're getting offers.
At
The
like
buy,
260.
yeah, 260, 265. But before when we walked the property, I went with me and Esteban, we went walked and he like already brought a buyer. He had an offer and everything, like right away. And then we walked it. His offer was at 300. And then we're trying to get it over at 300. And we try to retrade it for 280. They look like they're going for 280, but that buyer that walked with us backed out, like completely backed out, like, oh crap. And then we gave it like we shared it to some other buyers. Their offers were coming at 265. And we just like tried to retrade it for 280. And then when we told him we needed to be at 250, it did like the agent was like, "Oh, you're playing games and this and that." And then after, yeah, and it just it didn't went well. The trust broke like really quick.
With
Uh,
the agent?
yeah, because like we really like we're me and Esteban we really went with the negotiation at 280, but then like we messed up instead of negotiating at 280 to 250. We saw that when like that's when the buyer backed out after we told her like, hey, can you talk to seller Shady? Then the buyer backed out right after. We're like, crap. That's when it all fell apart.
So just so you know, and I've said this many times, many, many times, we don't negotiate a retrade unless we have a buyer locked in. It,
Yeah, we had
that's the rule. He's got to be locked in. He needed to be in at 300 EMD in hand, signed assignment. Then you go renegotiate,
mm,
right?
okay.
We don't renegotiate on a yeah, on a maybe. We renegotiate on a contract signed and an EMD in hand, and then I go renegotiate this. I'm not going to go and leverage this relationship, and I'm not going to go and start messing around with people and committing to a price unless you're committed to buy this at this price. Otherwise, no. You're not willing to sign an assignment and give me an EMD in hand, subject to me being able to provide it to you, then you're not committed to this. So I'm not going to go and get them committed to it either. That's just not fair.
Yeah, and it was the buyer was the same buyer that bought our first deal. The
Yeah, and I'm not. And look, he didn't do anything wrong. He just wasn't committed, and you guys didn't get him committed. You didn't may have the conversation with him to say, "Hey, dude, I need you committed, committed." Meaning, I need you to sign an assignment, and we need you to have EMD in hand. And I can't go renegotiate this price on you on a promise. I needed a commitment.
oh
A renegotiation only happens on a commitment. You
yeah
gotta have them committed. You gotta have them committed because it's a mind f. When you go to somebody and you say get to this price and we're good to go, and then you say just kidding.
yeah, he walked it with us and everything. I shook his hand and like
Yeah, so you needed him committed. And look, it doesn't make him a bad guy. He just wasn't committed because you didn't put the screws on him. You gotta get him. You gotta lock him in,
oh
right? Right. So he's just still felt like he had an out. And he did,
oh
and he took it, and he was okay to because you didn't have him committed.
oh when he walked, oh, how do you have him committed? Like,
You say, okay, so you're going to take this at 300? Yes. Can you sign an assignment and give us a check for EMD so that I can go to work right now and negotiate this price for you? Look, if I can't get it to you at this price, I'm going to tear up your check. But if I do get it negotiated, I'm cashing your check immediately, and this assignment's going to title. I need to know before I go renegotiate this price that you're 100% good to go. Thanks for watching that clip. Now, if you want to learn how you can find incredible off-market real estate deals, like I'm talking great deals, this video right over here is going to teach you how to get the best list to talk to motivated sellers. And this video over here is going to help you out a lot as well. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because I give away incredible information about how you can be financially free.